faced tyrants and would-be gods. Seen friends lose life and limb. But there's always someone bent on breaking the world. It's time for a new hero. No magic hand. No ancient prophecy. The kind of person they'll never see coming. We've got your back. I've got your back. Demons, dragons, darkspawn. Even the Dreadwolf. This is your story.
We have always known war. It forged our empire. Turned heroes into queens and kings. And decimated our foes. Now our oaths are lost, forsaken. And you must face the monsters our sins have borne. Is an oath worth the weight of a crown?
We are the forest shadows. Ghosts, running silently between the straight, cold lines of a corrupt state.
Quieten down, don't shed a tear.
They count, ration, manipulate.
There's a wolf in the night and he's talking near.
They've taken everything from those they claim to protect.
When the statesmen ravage and
Authority and
burn
steel
our lives,
will not stop us. We aren't an invading army.
most of the forest will be right at hand.
We are wraiths. We bypass defenses and strike at the heart.
The ghost of the forest, the wraith of the night. Don't think twice, he'll be by your side. The stag on his heavy, it's the archer's eye.
We take back what was stolen,
When the hoods both fly
and the people call us heroes.
from the dead of night.
To others, we are rivals. We are all outlaws. But some of us will become legends.
When hoods both flies.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our visual gameplay teaser trailer of Knights of Honor 2, Sovereign, the latest grand strategy game from THQ Nordic and Black Sea Games. Sovereign is a new take on the grand strategy genre, presenting the world as a living miniature in real time. Political intrigue, economic growth, religious developments, and of course, the maneuvering of armies, all unfolding in front of you in beautiful detail. Choose from a huge number of nations, with different strategic starting positions and unique challenges. Then, guide and shape your kingdom and royal family throughout the generations. In Sovereign, embrace the fantasy of you being the king, using your hand-selected royal court to execute your will and drive your strategic decisions, from forging alliances with diplomats to leading your armies with marshals. Each member of your royal court is critical to your success and can grow and learn new skills as they carry out your orders. Combat can happen in the world map, with the outcome of battles determined by the strength of your forces and the specific skills of your leaders. Or you can take direct control and jump right into the action, commanding your units in RTS-style battles. You decide which engagements warrant your personal attention, where your prowess can make the difference between victory and defeat. Fight across a variety of battlefields, including ruthless castle sieges for control of new provinces or the defense of your people. Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign is an exciting mix of grand strategy depth and real-time approachable gameplay. We hope you've enjoyed this first sneak peek into the visuals of our game and can't wait to show you more about how you can be the Sovereign in coming months. Thank you.
Only those who lived through the hunger, cold, and dangers of the wilderness may find a home in these lands. Call it the pride of a northerner. They came with their manners, rules, and ranks. I couldn't care less about the ways of you lowlanders.
At least the lands are still...
Up north, we have our own way of doing things.
Maybe he's to blame, maybe he ain't.
Young master, the lands here are cold and barren.
You can starve to death for all I care.
The north is full of dangers, whether you're a prince or a peasant. Whether man or beast, only the strong will survive.
Cares if we die? How'd the Lowlanders take over an empire?
Look at us. Beaten, shamed, and hunted.
Macduff! Eli!
Can you hear a word I said? You nearly died out there.
Macduff, you are our leader.
I doubt you could even imagine it. That which commanded the stars, giving life its fullest brilliance. The Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring. Shattered by someone or something. Don't tell me you don't see it. Look up at the sky. It burns.
The world is filled with stories of legendary heroes and treacherous villains, of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in perfect harmony. Not all stories have happy endings. But yours has yet to be written.
This
is a story 1,000 times told. Although I'm sure there's always room for one more. This time will be a little different. Believe me, I was there. I remember so well that pestilent cesspool I called home back then. The colony. But, as happens in the greatest stories, everything starts almost by accident. A great ball of fire, a mysterious scroll, a new convict. He did not know, but he would change everything.
I've been looking forward to this day my entire life. The moment we finally blend our worlds into one.
There were no people to be seen.
They're not exactly people. They're gods.
Anno Domini 1347. The Black Death has descended upon us, and now our sins are punished. It came from the lands of the East, turning once prosperous cities into hollow shells of wood and stone. Now through trade and commerce it spreads. Even when we kneel together in prayer, it thrives on the battlefields. Spreads as refugees reach out for help, or soldiers sail into battle. Those who died by sword were the lucky ones, to be spared the horrors. Mighty Constantinople is hit next, with thousands of inhabitants fleeing. Where were our lords, our kings? Slow to quarantine, denying or laughing in their palaces. And so it spread across the continent. The warlords of the North and Wild Steppes didn't care. This was their chance to rise. The church should have excommunicated all who dared wage war in such a time. But instead, the cities burned. For what happened next? The fallen stirred and staggered, rising to mindless undead life. And swarms of them are now marching on Rome. Mayhap one lord can ascend in righteous fury and take charge. Or mayhap it is already too late. God save us all. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sanctus.
Summer 1040 AD. In a turbulent Britain, Duncan I of Scotland succumbs in battle to his nemesis, Macbeth. Arthur Canute lands at Sandwich, reclaiming the throne of England. In Bohemia, at the Battle of Brudek, Bratislav I defeats Henry III of Germany in a brutal clash. In Bulgaria, Peter Delian leads a rebellion against the Byzantine Empire. Europe, a continent once united under Roman rule, now seethes with conflict. 29 nations rise up to claim their nationhood. Every corner of the known world is a field of battle, a field of death, a field of glory.
Enjoy this.
Eastern Europe, the year 956. It was supposed to have been a peaceful settlement expedition. Reality turned out to be completely different. Almost all men die in a treacherous ambush. Almost. One of the Vikings was saved by a wolf. The women and children are abducted. Surviving Viking and his faithful friend set off to search for their loved ones. Dangerous terrain, wild animals, and time is running out. Survive, face the unknown, save your loved ones before they forget you by becoming part of the Kingdom of Women.